imbere ni heza cyane. Don't ever give up on life just because your current situation is a mess. Easy, because why? In a world full of girls and boys, why do you want to date your cousin? Anyway, it's not always about other people in your life. Sometimes it's even because of you. May we please continue? Greetings to you all. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genius and you're so welcome here. I really appreciate and I hope you enjoy this video. I feel so energetic today. I have my natural hair out, you know. And last week I posted something on my Instagram as well as Snapchat. If you don't follow me right now. And I was asking you all to send me your dilemmas, yeah, like things you're struggling with, things you want to let out, and things you want me to like advise you about, yeah, you know, like some problems or difficulties, yeah. And some of you really did a great job. I posted that on my Instagram and I got really difficult questions, and you know, the dilemmas are a bit older than my brain capacity. But yeah, I will really try my very best to help you out. If like I read a dilemma and you think there is something I would have added or there is something you want to say about it, please feel free to comment down below in the comments so that it can help someone too. Okay, so let's get into the video. This one was sort of confessing. Yeah, isn't it crazy or concerning that we live through life pursuing a lot of things that we think or hope that will satisfy us, but in the end the things of now can't even satisfy us? Wouldn't the big disappointment be at the end of our lives to realize all of what you've toiled for had no value? True, but then you see a lot of people prioritize different things in life, yeah? And you can't just say that everything a person is pursuing right now at the end will be useless or has no value, right? But first things first, of course, if you don't believe in God, yeah, if your priorities in life is things, you know, because yes, you can find money, yeah, money can come and go, yes, it's even that's fine. I mean, money at the time is so sweet, yeah. But if your priority in life is like money or things or cars, nice house, blah 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 blah, and not the kingdom of God. When I say the kingdom of God is like strong relationship with Christ, yeah, with Jesus Christ. If that's not your priority right now, of course, earthly things will vanish. And the only beautiful thing, the only priority you can have, even before family, is God. And yeah, this is true, but at the same time, God first, but then pursue other things. We need money to survive, yeah? We need good things. We need good clothes, good houses, good cars, good people around us, yeah? Thank you for confessing this, saying this. So another dilemma goes, I hate the fact that my boyfriend has a girl bestie, even though he denies ever having feelings for her, but I have read their old messages, something for sure did happen. First of all, hi stalker. Why would you stalk? Anyways, if you ever find out that a guy has a girl bestie, please don't go there. Don't go into that relationship. Let's start there. You don't want to do that to yourself, right? Two, there is a quote that says, if you find a good man or you find a good woman, don't check their phones. It's safe for you, it's for your own peace. You understand? But here's the thing. You have to like set your boundaries, yeah? Talk to your boyfriend. Say, I'm not happy with ABCD, I'm not comfortable with ABCD, yeah? And if you're to give time your best friend, right? Make sure that our time is not equal, right? I mean, in that situation, you're the priority, right? If I was to go on the toxic side, I would have said, don't tell him to never talk to the best friend, right? But I didn't say that. I'm being nice. Set your boundaries, talk to him, say, I don't like A, B, C, D, right? And if you're not on the same page, move on. Next. Just like that. If he doesn't understand, bye. You have like the good side and you have the toxic side, right? Where you have to be like, if you don't, I mean, I don't want you to talk to your best friend ever again. If not, bye. Or I want you to be on the same page. I want you to understand this so we can be happy in this together. Because if that's not it, then bye. Because trust me, the moment you found out that the feelings for this person is no longer the same, right? It's a little bit different because there is a third party there. I don't want to be in that position till when? For how long do you want to be in that position? So set your boundaries, talk to this person, and if you're not on the same page, just leave. May we please continue? How to get over broken friendships. It acts like it's a breakup. For a friendship to get broken, that means there is this bond that was there, that is no longer there, or is like less, right? There's some actions that led to the friendship like to collapse, right? But before it gets broken like completely, when I say like completely, is like no longer talking to this friend, right? Please try your best to, giving it a second chance, like working things out. Communication, you communicate, you talk about things. What you do that I don't like, you can also tell me what I do that bothers you, right? Trying to communicate in that way. But the best option ever is to talk to God. Because one thing I know, according to experience, is when you pray a prayer that says, God, if this person is meant to be in my life, let them say. But if this person is not meant to be in my life, please let them go. At some point, when you have like fake friendships, you will find yourself alone, yeah. But then that's God working, because he doesn't leave you alone. For him to replace these people is because he has better people to bring to your life. There is a saying in Kinyarwanda that goes, nyereka uwo mugendana cyangwa nyereka inshuti yawe nkubwire uwo uriwe. In other words, show me your friend or who you work with, and I will tell you who you are. That means that the friends around you define who you really are, right? So work on that. When you pray, you get healed eventually, and ask God for like good and better friendships. Struggled with mental health, and I drank my problems away instead of facing them. By the time I seemed like the happiest person there was, turns out I was just good at hiding it, I guess. Okay. First of all, to the people who like have problems and just drink for them to forget their problems, it doesn't really change a thing. At the moment, as you said, you're the happiest person, like you're stress-free, problem-free. But in the morning, when you're sober again, you still have the same problems. Like it doesn't go away, right? I understand your frustration of like forgetting about it, or trying your very best to feel better. I understand. But at the same time, remember that for you not to feel that way, you have to solve the problem. And solving the problem is not by drinking, right? Because that's not a long-term solution. So here's my advice to you. Talk to God. Guys, you will hear me say talk to God, because in every situation you can go to, God is the only biggest solution. Is the only solution. There are situations where you can, even your parents, even your siblings can't do anything about it. But when you talk to God, trust me, He's gonna figure something out for you. And when you represent your requests to God with thanksgiving and petition and patience, He always hears you. He always. There is a verse in Isaiah 41, verse 10. It says, do not be anxious, do not be afraid, because I'm here for you. I don't remember how it goes, but then it says how God is always with us, that He will hold us with our right hand. Just talk to God about the problem specifically, because when you keep drinking onto problems, but you don't want to let it out, you can even search for someone to talk to, right? But the best person you can talk to is God. Trust me. You can even pray to God to give you signs, show you what to do in the meantime, as you wait, as you keep praying. And if you really have someone to talk to about your problems, like this person you really trust, you can talk to them. It really heals. Yeah? I hope this helps you. So another one is actually a long one. This person said, so there is this friend that I have. We have been friends for quite a while. I started realizing some red flags from her a few years back, like her not being happy for my achievements, or her wanting to share her creative ideas with me, but not me doing the same. That's part one. After some time, she stopped talking to me. Mind you, we used to do everything together. Now all of a sudden, she had someone else to replace me. And they would fake invite me and use codes to their convos, so I don't catch anything that they say. The drama went on for long. Whenever I told her we needed to talk, she would just ignore me. I kept on asking, and then when I almost gave up, she was ready to talk. Needless to say, we didn't become as close as we were before, but at least we were on good terms. All the red flags were there, but I just kept giving them a blind eye. Losing my patience. We went through the not talking stages for 2 or more times again, and I was always the one putting in efforts to build the stuff back. We were assigned some roles together where I was her head, but again, needless to say, she made me look bad, as I thought I was not fit for the role. Last part, I don't want to continue doing this. Our friend group is tight, and I don't want to cause drama there. I love my friends, but I really want to be surrounded by people who truly know my worth. Thank you for reading these long messages. The last part really explains everything. The fact that you don't want to be in the friend group, that's one. The fact that you want to be surrounded by people who truly know your worth, right? Those are 2 factors that you have to focus on now, right? I'm so sorry you've been through this. I'm so sorry you've been through a toxic friendship, I can say. But at some point, you really need to let go. A lot of people fear the letting go part, right? Because it's really easy to, when you've built something strong, something beautiful, something wow, okay, it's really hard to let go, which I understand, right? But at some point, you really need to think about yourself, right? Because you can't really give out what you don't have. You won't give out the love, the care, the time when you don't have it. It all starts with you. And for you to think that these people hold your life like this, it's crazy. The moment you think that you can live without these people, that's where you start living your best life. That's where you start life without drama, without chaos, without all this. Because you've like accepted a lot to the point where you're like, which is really nice, because a lot of people live for like the whole time like doing like this. But then try this time letting go. I know it's not easy, but pray to God to give you strength to do that. Pray to God to give you more strong, meaningful friendships. Pray to God to give you people, to surround you with people who actually know your worth, who actually cares about you. This person is even jealous about you when in your works. This person is trying to make you feel that you're less than you are. These are not the kind of people you should be having. I mean, not only you, but everyone else, right? No one deserves this. That's when, if I found out that these people, I'm actually in a competition with this person, or this person is trying to, like make me feel some type of way, make me feel unloved, or make me feel low, degrade me in any way, I run. What are you talking about? I run, because one thing I know is that I was created by purpose. I'm loved by God, right? I'm worth in front of God. There is why you're on earth, and if you don't surround yourself with people who actually encourage you, who actually love you, who actually prioritizes your happiness, then it's better to stay alone. Personally, I would rather stay alone than surround myself with toxic people, because it's so draining. It drains you a lot to the point where you feel like, this is why most people commit suicide, because they feel like the only people they have in their lives, I'm talking about that one best friend or that one friend you have, just because he no longer does this or she no longer does this, you feel like ending your life. No, it's not worth it, because you have God and God loves you, and this is why you have to ask God for what you want. Okay? I don't want to waste a lot of time. I feel like these questions are like the same, most of them. And these two are the same. This one goes, how can someone always lose the people they love, they care about, they do everything for, to finally find themselves always alone? This is what we call emptiness. You have like that empty space in your heart that makes you feel like, that gives you the need of wanting people so bad, wanting a person so bad. And this is the spirit of rejection, right? You feel like you're rejected, no one loves you, the people you give it to, they don't reciprocate back. But one thing about this one too, it's not always about other people in your life. Sometimes it's even because of you. Check yourself and see, why is it that the people I love or the people I care about are always like not reciprocating? Sometimes it's not always the people around you, sometimes it's you, and you have to evaluate yourself. And one thing my sister told me is that before you feel the need of wanting someone in your life or some people in your life, first appreciate yourself and keep in mind that you're enough alone. Like, you yourself are enough, with people or without. You yourself is enough. That's when even if anyone tells you like bad stuff, or you hear rumors out here that are bad, or anything, it can't destroy you, it can't hit you down. Why? Because you know your worth, because you know you're loved, because you know you're more than that, and you're nothing like what they're talking about. First, evaluate yourself. Do I give is there some character I have that pushes these people away? Or is there, like, assess yourself in that way, like personal assessment. First of all, you will see that you're enough. I want you to feel like you're enough with people or without. And second of all, talk to God. I mean, I should put the theme of this video, talk to God, because I feel like these internal feelings are really something that touches to the soul, and God really refreshes our souls, right? When you pray constantly and when you talk to Him from time to time, like on a daily, consistently. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. I want to wrap it up because I don't want to like bore you guys. Starting a life in a new country, no friends, parents, not there to remind you to go home, just you taking your own decisions. Living from experience, it's really a challenging life, honestly. But then you have to know that it's a stage of life where you're like independent. No one controls you now to tell you you have to be home at this hour, you have to do this, A, B, C, D. You're on your own. Yeah. First of all, that's nice because there are people here who wish that life you have. There is something my mom usually tells me that in Canada, that ubuzima ni ubwawe, right? Or life is yours to live, right? In other words, with parents or not, with friends or not, this is your life. You have to take your life where you want to take it, right? And you have a chance now to like do all that by yourself without anyone's advice. Doesn't mean you don't have to ask advice from your parents or your friends, which is really nice because at some point you really need that. Because like personally me, really thank God that our parents really raised us very well, because when I see people out here who are doing a lot of stuff and I have that obedience in me or that principle in me to not do what others are doing, to learn that life is mine. I don't have to follow any other people. I don't have to follow my friend's life. No, I have my own life. That's why in school we study different things. You have a chance to prove to your parents that you're good on your own, to show the world how much you're capable, right? And that makes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So this means that with time you will like grow stronger, right? Be able to take like serious decisions, be able to drive your life where you want it to be without anyone's interruption. And it's really a good thing. Don't be scared, don't be irritated, don't be tired, right? Because at some point, yeah, it's really tiresome because you need like help, you need, yeah, I understand. But then don't give up, you got this, and always talk to God. You will get tired of that word because it's the truth. This is another confession. I dated a girl, and after a time, on visiting day or Valentine's Day, I don't know, my parents met hers and they introduced us as cousins. Wow. I can't imagine the embarrassment. Anyways, let's take an example. When I was back home, when they said about like family gatherings or visiting some family friend or one of our family members did this, graduated, or has a wedding or what, I always thought it's none of my business, right? It's family. But guys, this is what my mom was saying. The one day you will date a guy who's actually your cousin, right? Because of not knowing our family members, right? Now, I'm not putting this on you. This is really a coincidence. It can happen on anyone. And we have like cousins who are like not like close cousins, right? But yeah, this is your lesson to know your family. Yeah. But I hope that cousin of yours, that ex-girlfriend of yours, is now your friend. Because if not, I hope you're friends, not like, I hope you're not ignoring the fact that this person is your cousin, right? I hope she's now your friend, right? Not your girlfriend. Because if girl is your girlfriend, then that's a big problem. You have to work on that. I've heard like people who ignore the fact that they are cousins and they keep on dating, which is crazy. Because why? In a world full of girls and boys, why do you want to date your cousin? Anyways, we proceed. This is the last, I guess. Yeah, this is the last. Deciding to live a life with only goal focus, like staying healthy and fit, praying and attending classes, is so lonely, and nobody talks about it as much. Please talk about this and give us advice to people who are on the path and ready to give up. Thanks, baby. Love you. Love you too. Now, as I said earlier, the life of like concentrating on life itself, like trying to build up yourself, trying to reach your goals, staying healthy and fit, which clearly lost my head, being fit and healthy. I'm still struggling, right? But the fact that you're there, I'm proud of you. Okay, that's one. Two, it's a lonely life simply because you don't have something fun, you know, like your life is strictly gym, class, church, home, sleep. Try having friends. How about that? Try having friends, try visiting places, try working on what you love. Let's take an example. I'm studying international relations. I actually like that area, yeah, like diplomat politics area, right? But at the same time, I love as I'm pursuing my career, I'm doing content because I love content, right? It's actually a fun thing to do. I'm not saying create content or be a YouTuber or something, but then try doing something fun, something you enjoy. Try doing something you enjoy, something that you like. You will find that it's not lonely. At least try adventuring, going to places, knowing new people, trying out new things, maybe food. You can try out food. And you know, just having a life besides that, you know, because I understand you have a serious life, like you strictly like this, but it's really important to have fun. That's a part of life. Don't be lonely. You got this. And I know your parents or your siblings or people around you are really proud of you, because a lot of people are trying to get where you are, right? So don't be lonely. Don't you be afraid of anything. God loves you. God is there for you. And keep going, keep pushing, okay? Okay guys, this marks the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you want more of these, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope this all reflects, this helps everyone here, not basing or anything, whether you're male or female, right? And one thing we all have to understand, that life is not easy. in any kind of way, you find that even the rich people or people who have where they are still like working to get better. I mean, to be better and to get where they want to be. Understand? So appreciate the life you have now and appreciate how your life is going on currently, whether good or bad. And please pray and hope that your life will get better eventually. I've seen people who like go through some rough times, right? But at the end, they're the happiest. I mean, they're so content with what they have. This means that even though you're going into a rough time, even though you're having some difficulties in life, there is always a better future. Imbere ni heza cyane. Don't ever give up on life just because your current situation is a mess. Okay? Keep pushing. God loves you so much. And please present your requests to God. This applies to everyone here. The same applies to me, right? I always talk to God on a daily, like, if I ever meet any challenge, any what. And guess what? I just believe. That's all I have to do. Just tell him I want A, B, C, D. And all I have to do is just believe that he will do it because he listens. I know he listens, right? So whether friendship-wise, whether life situations, you got this and God got you, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Mwah. Have a nice day. See you in my next video.